You. Thank you for coming to my holiday party. It's the perfect party because I don't have to clean up my house. You don't know if I have my jammies on underneath, but I just think we have been through 1 year together and, well, not quite 1 year. And I so appreciate all the support you've given me, all the you've given me. And so today and Wednesday, we're obviously doing something a little bit different. Okay. I have a surprise guest for you today. We have the winner of the quilt. And that is going to be at the end. Oh, no, I'm not supposed to say that. The winner of the money for the food bank. Yeah, that's how I'm supposed to say it, or I'll get in trouble by GoFundMe. We've had 2 stern warnings. And then I'm going to do a giveaway, and Wednesday we'll find out who wins what, okay? So does that sound like a plan? Before we get started, I just wanted to go through a couple little quilts while people were logging on. And I didn't pick quilts that were per se exactly the pattern behind me. And again, you can get that at quilterselect.com. It's free. But this is Tiger Annie. And look at that, you guys. It's just beautiful. And she said that she'd been working on it for a while, but didn't know how to do the border. And then when she saw what I did for a border, it inspired her. And honestly, I think it's beautiful. And isn't that funny how one idea just, feeds off another? And then here's Pam's, and it's a nice table runner. I think she said she had to do the binding a couple times. It was on she had to cut it on the bias, which of course you have to do when you have a round like that. But what I really love, you guys, is look how she used her plate as her inspiration for the poinsettia. I mean, it's everywhere. My favorite go-to place is Google Line Drawings. I mean, you can get anything there, absolutely anything. Okay, let's see what Heather had to show. Okay, this is different. It's not what we're doing, and that's fine with me. I just wanted to get in the mood for Christmas. It's so cute. And actually, I believe Heather put up 2 different quilts that were, I think the other one had a little bit of a plainer background, but and that's a lot of beading that's going ziggy zaggy down the whole thing. Okay, let's see what Paola did. Okay, Paola, that's just beautiful. And you mentioned that you thought it was too wide for the table. I don't think so. I mean, I realize that if I have a wine glass on there, there might be an issue. But to me, the scale looks beautiful with it. So thank you for sending that. I mean, there's no reason you have to make the whole quilt, right? But a lot of you did, and you knocked it out, and we got Hanukkah, and that has passed, and no one's done a Kwanzaa one yet, but I suppose that could be done with just using different colors and things like that. So before I tell you who's in the green room, this technology just blows my mind, okay? I want to just, and I'm going to announce it at the end, thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Look what we got, you guys. Look what we got. We started at 10,000 as a goal, and then we wanted 20,000, and I'm just going to say we made it, all right? And then John wanted 500 donors, and you can see that we have got 630. So that makes us very, very happy. And what's going to happen is I'm going to say the name. I think I know where you live, but I'm not sure. But you, the person that I'm going to announce at the end, will be getting a note from GoFundMe. And then then you can contact us directly, and we'll make sure that we get a cashier's check made out to your local food bank. And maybe you get a secret little present from me. Okay? You know what I'm talking about. All right. So I have really great friends in the industry, and I have people that I are just kick in the pants to hang out with. And I'm not going to say her name quite yet. I'm going to let you guess. Here's one of her pieces. To say she is fun and playful is the understatement. And in fact, she does sell her work. And this is a larger piece. I'll show you some of the smaller pieces that I have purchased when she's been a guest on the Quilt Show. There's another hint. And then here's another piece. Um, she just has a way with color, with whimsy. She has a killer online store. In fact, I know she's watching right now because she's in the green room. And my friend Wendy just ran out of some of your stuff and ordered more yesterday. Here are some pieces. When she was on the quilt show, um, sh these pieces are extremely reasonably priced, okay? I don't know how many of these she sold, but everybody was buying them. And if the front isn't good enough, which it is, look at the back, you guys. So much care is given to her work. So much care. Here's another one. Look at that. Okay, here's going to come another hint. She is in the Chicago School of Fusing. And I forget what her title is, but I have the feeling she's one of the people you don't want to mess with. We'll find out. Here's another piece she did. Yeah, the little badge from the Chicago School of Fusing. So I think I can say right now that you probably know who it is, but it's my friend Laura Wazalowski. Let's hear it for Laura Wazalowski and bring her in. Yay, Laura!
Hi, Alex.
How are
How are
you?
you? I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm quite well. Is this your big holiday party this year?
This is my biggest one. Thank you for the invitation. Nobody else asked, but that's great. So
Well,
glad to be here.
Laura, describe your work in a little nutshell for people. I think I gave them a good taste of it, but
Thank you. I make usually fused art quilts that are kind of whimsical. They're colorful. They're usually narrative or storytelling quilts. I talk about my family and my friends, places I've lived. That's the kind of quilt I make.
and you do a lot of hand stitching.
I do a lot. I've done a lot more hand stitching lately. Because I'm at home a lot, I spend most of my time doing hand embroidery, small pieces, because they're portable. It's easy on my hands to work in wool or felt. And I have all this great hand dyed thread that I've dyed. So I do a lot of hand embroidery, small pieces.
Now you're also doing online classes, right?
Yes, I have a class now. Oh, I want to show you what it is.
Okay,
So this is my class going
come
this
the
way.
other way. Come more toward, there you go. It's like the weatherman.
There,
It's hard, man. It's
it
hard.
is hard. It's opposite. So this is my class on a new platform from C&T Publishing called Creative Spark. And Creative Spark has these wonderful new online classes you can sign up for. This is called Little Bird and Daisies. And
Oh,
it's a fused quilt, and it's all hand embroidered, and I show you from start to finish how to make the design. But wait, there's more.
you know what I'm going to try and do, Laura? I'm going to try and put you as solo, so you've got the whole screen, okay?
Oh, all righty.
If I
Ooh,
if I
let's see.
screw it up, call back, get back in here, okay?
I will.
It's you,
So
baby. It's you.
thank you. So Creative Spark has also has a few free classes, and this is my free class
Go
over
there.
there
There you go.
on Creative Spark, called Wishing You Joy. And this is made with felt fabrics and hand embroidery. And I show you again from start to finish how to make it and how to do every embroidery stitch. So Creative Spark is this wonderful new online platform from C&T Publishing. It's called Creative Spark Online Learning. And I'm really happy to be part of them because they have published several of my books, and they are a great company to work with, and they really care about their authors. And this is a new enterprise for me. I film them, film the classes in my studio, if you want to call it that. And so it's got that filmed in the studio, home studio look, but they're fun, and I hope everybody checks it out. It's a great way to learn.
It is a
So
great way to learn. I mean, I think of technology of how we were all like, digging our heels in how long ago, and now it's like, give me the computer. Now,
yeah,
I'm going to go solo here, and I'm going to go back to you
okay.
because Laura has prepared something for us. And I called last week and I asked her if she wanted to be a guest, and she said sure. But then I think she was sorry she said sure when I told her what I needed her to do for us. This is Laura Wazalowski's gift for you this year. It's yours.
Thank you, Alex. I have written a song for you all. It's called the Song of 2020. It's long because it was a long year, but I will now sing it for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Are you ready? Here goes. Hmm. In 2020, I stay at home. I never fly. I never roam. I wear a mask and wash my hands, and toilet paper I'm hoarding. In 2020, I learned to Zoom. My couch becomes my dining room. My sweatpants hide the weight I've gained. I put on 20 and 20. In 2020, I miss my kids so much, I am considering smuggling the grandchildren across the Canadian border. In 2020, I sew so much, the machine ignites, it's burning up. I binge watch shows and shop online while sourdough is baking. In 2020, I never know, is today or tomorrow? I see good friends 6 feet apart and air hugs we are making. But when you are an optimist, it hopes that always tops your list. Soon we'll hug our families and brush off 2020. My wish for you is joy next year, for happiness for those held dear, for kindness and creative fun in 2021. Thank you. You're so kind.
John's coming in here too. Woohoo! I gotta add myself to the left of you. That was fabulous, Laura. You
Thank
never
you.
disappoint. You never disappoint. Tell
Thank
me
you.
one thing you're gonna do this Christmas flying solo with your husband.
Well, we do invite our son over because is always he's always what do you call it? He doesn't interact with hardly anybody. He works from home. So he's coming over for a large meal on Christmas Day, and then we'll Zoom with our kids or visit with our kids in Canada, and then we'll sit around and probably take a nap.
Right,
I'll do
exactly.
more stitching because I like to stitch. I want to show you my newest stitchery.
Cool.
This is my newest stitchery. Other way, my newest hand
Ah,
embroidery. I just finished this the other day, and I'm going to be making more stuff like this. I love the small work.
Laura,
And
what is your website so people? Because I mean, you have
oh,
all ranges of prices of quilts. I mean, the little ones
yes.
are so reasonable. What is your website?
Well, my website is called artfabric.com,
Okay.
and I'll spell it for everybody, and maybe I'll put it in the comments as well. It's artfabric.com. And I sell hand-dyed threads. Recently, I've been dyeing thread because that's all I do sometimes. I sell hand-dyed threads and fabrics, and the quilts, if you're interested, are under the word portfolio at the top. Portfolio, you'll see small art quilts.
Hey, thank you so much. I wish you and yours a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well, Alex. It was good to see you.
I can't wait till.
I know. We'll be together again.
Yep, we will. Thank you so
Um,
much, okay? And
Adios.
adios. Okay, I'm going to go.
Happy holidays.
Yes. Now, Laura, hang around if you want, because now we're going to do some giveaways. All right. This is the party you're glad you came to. but you won't know who won the giveaways until Wednesday. I'm going to show you a bunch of really cool swag, and then you'll go to the front page of thequiltshow.com, and there's a place where you can put your name in. Now, I want your name, I want your email address. I think we even have a place for your phone number and your address, because guess who's going to be shipping stuff, all right? And I don't want to have to be tracking everybody down. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but that's it. So let me get my bag over here full of really good stuff, and let's see what people are going to win. And I will tell you, R&K Distributing Quilter Select was very, very generous. Well, speaking of them, let's start with this. We have 3 new ruler sizes that have come in, 1.5 and 2.5 by 12. And then this one's 8.5 by 12 also. So this is going to be in one of the packages. One person's going to get this, plus the little knob that just fell on the floor. These knobs are great because these things don't slip, and so you can move them like this. So somebody's going to get this. Let me see what else is in here. Only if you've been very good this year. If you've been naughty, don't go enter, please. My heart couldn't take it. Okay, so then also from R&K, we have one little package here, and it's this self-erase marker. I love this thing. It goes away in 48 hours, and you can iron on it and it won't stick. And these little pins are brand new. They have a really cute little magnetic box that goes in, so you just throw them down there. And then I'm picking things that I love, okay? These Floriani snips are fabulous for when you're machine quilting and all that, because there's nothing worse than, or even hand quilting, when you're cut into your stuff and you make a mistake and you cut a hole and you have to applique. That's no fun. So there's that. Let's see. Okay. Then we have the basting powder, okay, and a free refill. That's another gift. These are all separate gifts, okay? It's not like one person's going to hit the mother load. Let's see. Then we've got, these were like hen's teeth to get, but now we've got them, the grid glider. So we've got that. Someone's going to win that. This one really excited me because we couldn't get these. These were like out of print, so to speak, but they're back in print. And this is the color wheel set that we used when we did the CAIF, the foolproof color wheel set that we used when we did the CAIF quilt together. So I was at the warehouse kind of pillaging and seeing what we have, and I was really happy to see that. Here's a little bag, 2 little bags, all right. Feels like something might be inside of it. Oh yes, we have a friction pen, purple. I thought this was pretty cool. And then this is like from Bowen. It's a seam ripper that pops out. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And then these great little scissors. Sparrow's coming over to see what's going on. So somebody is going to win these that go inside of this little thing here, okay? Then we have, okay, here's a good one. Print and Piece Fuse Light, all right? This is fabulous for finished applique, and we're going to be doing that with our next project, or all kinds of applique, but this is pretty, it's good, but what you need then are the glue sticks to go with it. So here's another package. You guys must have been good because Santa's feeling very generous right now. And then 2 boxes of neutral threads. One is our 80 weight. No, I'm not going to take them apart. One's our 80 weight, and then one is our 60 weight. The 80 weight I use exclusively on my bobbin, and then I've got, I lost one of the other things I wanted to show you that you would, there we go, yeah. And then this, the 60 weight I use on top. It's also a neutral thread when I'm piecing. But when I'm doing applique, both by hand and machine, here's another prize. We have their pre-round bobbins in 80 weight. And so this is something that you can use for handwork. You can use it for machine work. If I'm doing applique on top, I will just put it on the top of my spool and there's no problems working with it. So somebody's going to get that. And then, okay, the big boy rotary cutter and replacement blades. All right. And this is a fabulous rotary cutter that's both left and right handed. It's weighted. So it feels very, very different. It's super easy to open. I'm just kind of reaching around grabbing things so I can show you. You simply just press in this button here, this one here. This is very awkward. Okay, here. And then you tap down and you're open. And then to close it, you just go like that. Okay. So someone's going to win this. And as an FYI, if you own this rotary cutter, it takes standard blades, but ours are pretty darn good. I'll tell you that, and the right price. But, okay, what's going on with this? Hey, what's going on with this? This is the bundle that we will be selling, I think, in 2 weeks, not 1 week. 1 or 2 weeks, well, I'll let you know. And this is going to be for our applique project. And this, you're not going to use all these fabrics in it, all right? I'm working on mine, and I'm not going to let you see it till I get more done. But this is equal when you work on this quilt, like getting a whole new box of Crayola crayons. It's just all fresh and beautiful and ready to go. You'll also need white. And then we have not quite a black, but it's like a real dark gray. So somebody's going to win this. So you'll be set to go with the applique project. And then John sweetened up the pot by he's throwing in 2 fire sticks. So what, of course, what was my 50% chance of that? So here are the fire sticks. Someone's going to win this and someone's going to win this. And what that means is that you can watch thequiltshow.com on your TV. It's very easy to set up. So we've got all these different prizes that a bunch of different people are going to win. And again, what you have to do is go to the front page of thequiltshow.com and fill out your information, all right? And then we will draw. And again, give me the correct information because this elf is going to be responsible for getting a lot of the stuff to you, as well as R&K Distributing. They were very, very generous with what they were willing to share with you. They know it's been a tough year. We've all had a tough year. But I have to tell you, you guys have just meant the absolute world to me. And when I go and I look in the forum, when we're all here, that you show up every time, it's just absolutely fabulous. So let's now go to, let's see. No, okay, I'm not going to go back to anything else. Okay, so let's talk about the food bank, okay? I will tell you, I have the name. I think I know who you, not personally, I think I know, we found you in the database, but we have to make sure that it's really you, okay? So you will be getting a letter from GoFundMe, and I'll say the name in a moment, and then you have my personal email address, and then you contact me and we'll work out the details of getting it to you. And I will tell you this, if it's if it's the same as in one person, you do not live far from me, okay? If it's the same in one person, could be somebody in Italy, but you happen to be registered on our site, all right? You live in Contra Costa County in California. And we lived in Contra Costa County, and I know they have a very vibrant food bank there. And what we can do is we will get you, if it's you, okay, if it's you, we will get you a cashier's check. And you can take it to the food bank and say it's from quilters all over the world, all right? Or we can ship it if you don't feel comfortable. The other thing is that I am not going to, if you want me to ship you the quilt, I'm not going to do it till right after the holidays because I just don't want to get it in that mess right now. But the food bank is what's most important because on GoFundMe, you're not supposed to have a raffle. But I want to personally thank you and give you a gift of my quilt that we made. All right. So read between the lines. All right. So drum roll. I think this person is from Clayton, California. This is what we do. And it's Kathy Romano. Kathy, congratulations. I am so happy for you. I hope that you're watching right now. If not, okay, there's the other thing I'm going to say. If we don't hear from you before Wednesday, we have someone else in queue, and it's on the other side of the United States, all right? And Kathy, the other thing I was going to say is that if you don't want to wait to have us ship it to you, we are in Livermore, California. And you know, we're just right around the corner from each other. So I am so blown out that all of you have chosen to spend this year with me. I think this has been an absolutely incredible environment. And who knew? Who knew? Has Kathy popped her name up anyways? I'm just curious because John is in there watching too. I just, from the bottom of my heart, Laura, I'm going to bring you back on real quick. Are you decent, Laura?
I'm still clothed, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
but I'm wearing sweatpants.
The expandable kind, right?
Yes.
So, hey, you guys, belated happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and Merry Christmas to you. And Laura, thank you so much for joining today. You are a rock star. I think we need to take that song to a label.
I don't think so. But thank you, Alex. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year to everyone, too.
That's right. Take care, everybody. See you on Wednesday. Oh, before I sign off. Now, Laura, you are the most awesome guest on the face of the earth, okay?
Thank you.
But I have somebody coming on Wednesday that might be a rival.
Oh.
You might want to check it out, okay? And this person didn't need a visa. This person had the visa bit all squared away. So that's just a hint, you guys. And we'll tell everybody who won what. All right? Bye-bye, Mary. See you guys on Wednesday. The party will continue.